Hey everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of Replays. This one here was with ideas and sports in the Denver locker room from last Monday the 13th, I believe. So everybody enjoy and here you go.
KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business: Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike DIAZ, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike DIAZ, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP. KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business: Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike DIAZ, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike DIAZ, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP.
Mr. Ike Dog. We from the city of the smoke, but we don't come. We steady rolling slow and something classic just to show off. Ooh, when it's cold like Olaf. All you other rappers act hard, but we know you so soft. When you try to get some sleep and you doze off, we hit the streets and we go mob. You can see the flames coming from the exhaust. Bringing something different to the game. We under the city lights and we switching in the lanes. You're still on your kitty bike, man, it's such a lane. You remain the same while we go against the grain. That's where we increase the speed limit. Mobbing in that horsepower, someone like seed. This hit, man, you're such a gimmick. And me, you try to mimic. While I'm rocking mighty town pitted, I'm so ambitious. Why when I put the key in the ignition? Rolling over the competition with my driven vision. Time for control of my path, I'm looking different. This is an addiction. Why you can't pass emissions? Cause you stay in the same position by blowing the transmission with the missing in your shifting. The way I make the competition disappear, I should be a magician. Going against I-Dog and man was chopper was a bad decision.
You're live with IKE and awesome Denise Harris. How are you, Denise Harris?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing good. Just got home myself a little while ago, so we're doing good.
We're all rushing home tonight, huh?
Yeah.
So we got KBLP LLC live with Denver Broncos locker room. We're going to talk sports tonight. I brought Denise in. She helped me do sports last year, right? We did sports, or was it the year before?
Year before, I think.
Yeah, it's been so long since we did sports, so I'm all excited. We got Cecilia Flores coming in, and we got Gary Martinez coming in, and we also got Sonia Delgado, but I don't know if she's going to be on tonight because she had to work.
Oh, sweet, nice.
So we got a pretty good round table of sports announcers, so it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to come in real quick, just recap the game. It was the first preseason game. It was the Denver Broncos against the Minnesota Vikings. How'd you feel about that, Denise?
Oh, well, I was a little worried there, tell you the truth. But, again, they're weeding it out. You have to do that. So you can't expect too much first preseason game. Von Miller was, he didn't know until the last minute he wasn't even going to play. So
yeah, they talked about it 2-3 days before. Von Miller's playing, he didn't ended up playing.
Yeah.
I was excited to see him play. To be honest with you, I was pumped up. So so I'm gonna go over real quick. So the Broncos lost the game yesterday. I don't consider preseason wins or losses. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
I'm a football guy. So in the long run, we got beat quarter by quarter in every aspect. Offense, defense, special teams, I felt the Broncos got beat. But like you said, it's a learning experience. They're weeding people out. They're trying to find who's going to play, what position, where they're going to play. And I think they did a lot of that yesterday. So
yeah, I agree. And I'm kind of glad they didn't play Von Miller. You don't want to risk getting him hurt in preseason.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
That's I don't want Von Miller to play all preseason. To be honest with you, I know the third game they're going to have him play 2 quarters at least.
Yeah, and then the last game.
But
of course,
if it was my decision, he wouldn't be playing at all.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be playing Von Miller at all. So. The only thing I want to get into is the 3 quarterbacks versus the 3 quarterbacks. So you had Case Keenum versus the quarterback from Washington that the Broncos were trying to get, but we didn't have. I guess it came down to a money issue, and we didn't get him. Case Keenum looked terrible. I'm going to be honest with you. It didn't look like he could throw the ball. It didn't look like he could see over the line. He had 4 batted balls. I'm gonna get to the bad stuff first.
Of course, he looked terrible.
Yeah, and he's our starting quarterback, so that's what's so bad about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's not a good thing. He wasn't good before. What makes you think he's going to be good now? I don't know.
He played one good season last year, so that's how he got his $30 million contract. So we'll see from there. So the first 2 quarterbacks their quarterback, the Minnesota quarterback, outplayed our quarterback, outplayed the Denver Broncos quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
I could just say it right now. Yep. So we get to the second string quarterbacks, and you had Paxton Lynch versus their second string quarterback. And a lot of people are saying Paxton Lynch was terrible. A lot of people are downgrading him. But, he played better than their second string quarterback. And he didn't play very good. But I felt like he was a little better than their second string quarterback.
Yeah, but I just think, his confidence is so blown at this point. They bring in, Keenum, and, I think he was kind of hoping he would be, the quarterback.
The starter, yeah.
Yeah, and they bring in Keenum of all people, which I think is a big mistake. I'm going to say it. It's a mistake. And so mentally he's a wreck. He's got no confidence. I don't know. I hope he, gets it together. I really do, because he looked good last year. He really did.
Yeah. Well, I thought he's looked good all this time. I mean, he had a bad couple games. But in the games that he played good in, he did really good. I'm a big Paxton Lynch fan. I know I'm going to make a lot of people upset because I heard they even started a GoFundMe to buy out his contract. So, so I'm like, oh my God, Lee, it's pretty crazy that they would do that. So we'll get to the third string quarterbacks, which is going to really, so on a positive note, excite everybody. It was Slaughter, our former quarterback who played for us last year, that nobody wanted to get rid of, against Jim Kelly's nephew. Yeah. And these guys, they played against fourth and fifth stringers, but they balled out. They played better than the first stringers and the second stringers of both teams.
Yeah, I agree totally. Yeah.
They weren't playing the best competition, but they came to play football. They looked like they were on a mission.
Oh yeah, they played real well. That's how we got the points.
Yeah, so and you're right. That's where most while Paxton Lynch was in, they scored 2 touchdowns, but the rest of the points were done by Callie and Slaughter on the Minnesota team, except for the Redskins quarterback. He went down and he scored on a drive, a good looking drive.
Yeah, he needs to get. Yeah.
So I just wanted to bring up the quarterbacks real quick. Tonight's a promo night. We're promoting for the sports show this season, and we have Cecilia waiting online, and we have Gary Martinez that we're going to be bringing in and introducing to everybody. There are new sports podcasters. So I'm going to have them on the line in just a second. Denise will be with us for a few minutes, and then Denise is going to go. Denise is our all-star podcaster. She does like 50 podcasts. How many podcasts do you do? 50, 60? I lost count.
I don't know. I have no clue.
I lost.
I don't know.
But I'll tell you guys what, you have to to listen to Denise's Encounters. It's like the number one show in the podcast land, in YouTube. It's just taken over. She does so much good research. So make sure she has a lot of shows, but the one I'm promoting tonight is Encounters. So
thank you.
If you get a chance to listen, make sure you check out Encounters. You will really enjoy it, and you will really be happy because she does the research and the podcasts are awesome.
Thank you.
Before you go tonight, make sure you plug the rest of the podcast because.
Oh yeah.
So before we let you go.
Okay, one question before you do. What do you think of Royce Freeman?
What's that?
What do you think of Royce Freeman?
I think, in all honesty, as far as the running backs go, I think that we are in a really good spot because we have 5 good running backs, and they're going to have a hard time cutting 2 of them.
You're not kidding. He really showed some stuff, I think, in the game. And, he got his legs are strong. He looked good. Yeah, it's going to be tough, I think.
The one, who I think is going to win the running back thing is Lindsey. That guy was a monster. He had a one-handed catch for a touchdown. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
If they keep letting him play, I don't know. He's a local guy.
Wow.
So we'll see.
I didn't know he was local.
Yeah. So I'm going to go into some non-copyrighted music, YouTube speaker, Spotify, iHeart. I'm going into some non-copyrighted music. No, it's my own personal music.
Oh, okay.
It's just a beat. It's not really music, but it's not really a whole song. But it's non-copyrighted, so I don't have to get a strike on it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, speaker, and thank you, iHeart and Spotify. No. But we'll be right back with our other podcasters. They'll be in on the line with us. So hold on just a second. Thank you, Denise. I'll be right back. KBLP LLC and Denver Broncos locker room tonight.
Mr. Ike Dog. We from the city of the smoke, but we don't come. We steady rolling slow and something classic just to show off. Ooh, when it's cold like Olaf. All you other rappers act hard, but we know you so soft. When you try to get some sleep and you doze off, we hit the streets and we go mob. You can see the flames coming from the exhaust. Bringing something different to the game. We under the city lights and we're switching in the lanes. You're still on your kitty bike, man, you're such a lame. You remain the same while we go against the grain. That's where we increase the speed limit. Mobbing in that horsepower, someone like seed. This ain't man, you're such a gimmick. And me, you try to mimic. While I'm rocking mighty town pitted, I'm so ambitious. Why when I put the key in the ignition? Rolling over the competition with my driven vision. Cloud for control of my path, I'm looking gripping. This is an addiction. Why you can't pass emissions? Cause you stay in same position by blowing the transmission with the missing in you shifting. The way I make the competition disappear, I should be a magician. Going against I dog and
KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business: Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike Diaz, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike Diaz, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP. KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business: Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike Diaz, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike Diaz, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP. You're live with Ike Diaz and Gary Martinez. What's going on, Gary Martinez?
Oh, just sitting here and waiting on the phone call.
I want to thank you for waiting, and sorry about the delay. I really apologize.
That's all right.
So I want to introduce Gary Martinez. He runs. He's the owner and runs Denver Broncos Locker Room. That's our home group for our football team. And it's pretty exciting. So go to Facebook, join Denver Broncos Locker Room. It is awesome. We have a great time. It is really interesting. And Denise, this is Gary. I don't know if you guys got a chance to meet each other.
I'm good. How are you? Good job.
I'm doing good.
Good job on that.
Didn't you do a show last year, a podcast last year?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I thought so. So you've been good then, huh?
That's good. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Ready for some football?
I've been ready all year.
Yeah, you and me both. My team won. But that's okay.
I think we're all ready for football. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's been too long. You know what? I was like tired of football for a minute, and now I'm like, oh, it's time. We got to play. It's time for the Broncos to start playing.
Oh yes. That whole first. Oh gosh, it was just bad. It was bad. What do you think? I think Paxton Lynch is going to be done.
Oh, you know what? I think he lost the fan base. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
You know, did you see that tweet or post that come out today about them taking a what do they call that they asked for money on the internet where
like a GoFundMe?
It was a GoFundMe. That's exactly what it was, Denise, and to buy out Paxton Lynch to get him out of here. I thought that was cool, but wow. Anyway, I think that he needs a lot of work, but I think they're going to keep him around. He ain't going nowhere.
Oh, well, I guess that'll be something we'll have to wait and see.
My opinion on it, like I said, I wrote it in the group, and I've said it on the air, is they got too much money invested in Paxton Lynch, and they got too much money invested in Case Keenum. So there's no way they're going to get rid of him unless somebody offers a big trade for Paxton Lynch. And the only when you're paying two quarterbacks millions of dollars, and then you got a third string quarterback, Callie, who's in the same situation as Slaughter from last year. We know who's going to we know who's going to get cut. It's going to be Callie, and I know everybody loves him. I know everybody hates to see it because he came out and he played really good.
Yep.
But when you got the money on the books like that, there's really not much that they could do when it comes to that situation. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Yeah. So Gary, give us a little bit of background on you and everything. Let us know about the locker room, about what you do, how long you've been a Bronco fan, how you feel about podcasting.
You know, this is my second time podcasting, and that's all I've done. So this is all new to me. Even the group that I have, it's a fairly new group. We just started, 3 years ago. And right now we're at about 5,200 people. So we're moving up slowly, but still moving up. And we're doing great. I mean, I've just seen this group grow so fast here in the last year. I think that's how long I've known you, Ike. It hasn't been all.
It says I've only been an admin for like 7 or 8 months. But remember, we were having problems. I couldn't post or something. But I think I've been an admin for a little over a year in the group. I think I've been an admin for about I've been in the group for about 14 months.
Yeah.
And an admin for about a year. But it only says 1 month. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I remember that because I remember we were having a problem. Remember we were trying to get me to. I couldn't post or anything for some reason.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you had to take me out and then put me back in, and a few little things to get it organized.
We got to do this, though, I think.
Yeah. So I'm real pumped up about the season. Real quick, pre predictions before we get Cecilia on the line. What do you guys have as far as pre-predictions for the season? I mean, this is not our official picks, but we'll go with you, Gary, first. What do you think?
Who you going with first? You.
I'm going with you, Gary. Yeah, you, Gary.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to go, my prediction for the season for Denver is I predict... Yeah, you know what? I've changed it since my first prediction. So, my first prediction was 12-4, and right now I went down a few games. So, I'm 10-6 right now. I'm pretty sure we can get into a playoff game at 10-6, and I'm good with that. So, 10-6 is what I would say.
That's a good pick. If Case Keenum comes out and plays like he's supposed to, what they paid for, I think that you're pretty close.
Yeah, I do too. I really do. I really think that I'm in one game or one way or the other. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I hope a 10-6 will get into the playoffs. I don't know. They used to be able to, but maybe not today. I don't know.
So Denise, give me your pre-pick. It's not your final pick, just a pre-pick for right now.
Right now, 8-8. Sorry, but 8-8. Come on. Yeah. If there's any indication, we're in trouble. But look at how many teams have gotten into playoffs 8-8. Plenty. So they have a chance.
I'm gonna be honest with you. 8-8, yeah, it could get us in the playoffs, and I think that, and I've said this before, Paxton Lynch is one play away from. I don't want Case Keenum to get hurt or anything, but he's one play away from being the starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos, and nobody's bringing that up. No matter how bad he played yesterday, he's still one play away from being the starting quarterback.
Well, they named Chad Kelly the second quarterback.
Yeah, I saw that. They named for this week. They named him the second quarterback. From talking to some people, I talked to some people that I know in the organization, and they said that they were going to switch him off for the last 3 weeks just to see how they do at different levels.
Oh, okay. That's
okay.
Because you got to.
I'm hoping my prediction will change. Honest. So first preseason game. It's hard to tell, but if they play at that level, then we're in trouble. That's
you have to remember that the third game, Case Keenum is going to play 3 quarters, and then Paxton Lynch is going to play that fourth quarter, that last quarter, the whole quarter, and then Chad Kelly is going to play the last whole game. So it's set up like that every year. Every year, it never changes.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to expect.
By the fourth game, we're going to be changing, numbers. There's no doubt. But after yesterday, right now at this minute, it's 8.
So let me. I'm going to go into some real quick. What do we call
it's
it?
better than last year, Denise. By the way, did you hear me? We were 5-11 last year, so you improved us anyway.
Yeah,
we have to get better from 5-11. We have to.
Oh, yes, definitely.
We have to get better from 5-11. Please, let's get better from 5-11. But let me. I'm going to go into a real quick. What kind of song do we call this again, Denise? I forgot. It's called a unlicensed song. I forgot. I'm tired.
Oh, yeah. Uncopyrighted.
Uncopyrighted. We're going to go into an uncopyrighted song. We're going to play the commercial, go into an uncopyrighted song, and then hopefully by that time we have Cecilia on the line with us. And we'll give a shout out to Sonia. I know you know Sonia, Gary. She's going to help us with promotion and hopefully come in on 1 or 2 shows this season.
Great.
Yeah, because she's been doing really good with promotion. She promotes all over the place, man. She is one good promoter. I'll tell you that.
She's been doing it a while, huh?
Yeah, she goes off. I wish I could promote like her. So let's get into this real quick. We'll be right back. KBLP LLC, the Denver Broncos Locker Room presents sports. It's going to be fun. KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business. Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike Diaz, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike Diaz, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP. KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business. Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike Diaz, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike Diaz, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP.
smoke, but we don't calm. We steady rolling slow and something classic just to show off. Ooh, when it's cold like Olaf. All you other rappers act hard, but we know you so soft. When you try to get some sleep and you doze off, we hit the streets and we go mob. You can see the flames coming from the exhaust, bringing something different to the game. We under the city lights and we're switching in the lanes. You're still on your kitty bike, man, you're such a lame. You remain the same while we go against the grain. That's where increase the speed limit. Mobbing in that horsepower, someone like seed. This hit man, you're such a gimmick. And me, you try to mimic. While I'm rocking my D-Town pitted, I'm so ambitious. Why when I put the key in the ignition? Rolling over the competition with my driven vision. Got full control of my path, I'm working gripping. This is an addiction. Why you can't pass emissions? Cause you say in same position by blowing the transmission with the missing in your shifting. The way I make the competition disappear, I should be a magician. Don't run against I-Dog and man, which chopper was a bad decision.
KBLP LLC. Check us out on iHeart, Speaker, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, with the best podcasters in the business. Denise Harris, Chris Stevens, Michelle Auger, Ike Diaz, Desiree Pickett, Anissa Nicole, Cecilia Flores, Lolita Diaz. Sponsored by TBs303.com. We are also looking for new podcasters. Inbox any of our podcasters or me, Ike Diaz, directly on Facebook, and someone will get back with you ASAP.
In my city, in my city. You can see it in my eyes, I know you know. We have a high, we smoke and drove. In my city, in the city of smoke. In the city of smoke.
I select the hits and town go push. It's the purple kush. I roll with the plush. No gold teeth, but I punch slappers. This a go rush. I smash through when I bust. I believe in loyalty and trust. I leave them with a bubble when they gut. Underground platinum cuts. It's a mission, that's why I break these sluts. Banging IKE in their Cadillac trucks. They're smashing with medical blunts. I'm a dare fool to do stunts up in the nutty cuts. I'm focused, I'm pressed. I go nuts, berserko. I knock it out and I show them I'm lyrical. People think I'm spiritual. I raised like the locals and taught them the game. Now they smoke hoes in and out of Chevy doors, hustling to get mo. And the homies think they know Ike, but I'm on a paper route and I keep it sticky. Mile high, brand new release, and they love me. We had a big ass money factory.
I ride sideways on the highway, to ride my way, the mile highway. In my city, in my city, in my city, in the city of smoke, in the city of smoke,
in the city of smoke. 24/7, get your dough. 303-720. A masterpiece when I flow at the 420. Passing out hydrochronic and green buds and mo. I'm in a state where they grow. Paper so big, they're pushing on FBT and shooting over the phone. By the locals, lemon and kiwi is the hot right now, bro. Everybody loaded up on hydro, doing dabs, Cheech and Chong blunts and hip hop thugs. They say what you love, some edibles to grub and get higher than a mug. She's so high, she's so strong. In a state where Mary Jane gets smoked in the club. Everybody gives $100 bills and hugs. Liquor stores were on every corner, and old school homies were doing bums. Now it's weed shops, and the homies going dumb. All happy walking in, getting they buzz. Pistol to let loose them slugs. I'ma push and beat up these mean mugs. 77K5 on brand new lugs. In the city of smoke, in the city of smoke, you can get your dough. In the city of smoke, in the city of smoke, you can get your dough. In the city of smoke, in the city of smoke, you can get your dough. In the city of smoke, in the city of smoke, you can get your dough.
You're listening to The Jam with Ike Dog.
You're live with
Thanks,
Ike Diaz on the KBLP LLC, Denver Broncos Locker Room Sports Show. We do it big. I can't wait to do it. Shout out to all the Broncos this year. I can't wait. I can't wait to see all the Broncos playing. We got Von Miller. Don't forget, we got Von Miller Saturdays, every second Saturday of the month at Denver Broncos Locker Room. So every second Saturday of the month, make sure you post all your Von Miller pictures. It was so cool. I did it late. What was it, like 3 o'clock, Gary, when I finally turned it on?
Yeah. I think
it was about 3 o'clock, and we still got like 100 pictures in there, huh?
I know, man. I was really surprised. I go, wow, man, look at all these pictures.
Imagine it. I was going to do it before I left to work because I leave at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was going to do it like at 4. And I said, no, I'll wait till I get home because I thought I was going to get home early. And I didn't get home till 2, 3 o'clock, and I thought it still turned out pretty decent, pretty good.
I think so too, man. Yeah, it did.
And then the other Denise, she has a really good idea on picking a different Bronco every month. Not on the second one, not on the second Tuesday, but a different time of the month.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
No, she was talking every week. Like the game ball, Bravo. So, it'd be weekly.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And the members will be able to vote.
Yeah.
That's who votes the players in would be the members.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be really good. So Denise, I know Gary gave us a little bit of information. I know you'll be in on 1 or 2 podcasts for the Broncos this year. Yeah. So give us a little bit. I know you're not a. I know you support the Broncos, but I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know your team lies somewhere else, but I know you're a Broncos sports talker. How wait a second.
I love the Broncos.
I know.
I do. They're fabulous guys on there, really. But my next team would be the Saints, and of course they won. I'm sorry, but they won. I'm sorry. That's my next team. Broncos first, then the Saints. But the Broncos, they can always have. It's like at the last minute they get it together. It's like it goes and you wonder and and all of a sudden, boom, there they are. So
Denise, that's the way it's always been around Colorado. Yeah. It's always it's an exciting game. Every game is like.
Oh, definitely. Just when you think you count them out, there they are. So that's what I'm expecting from them this year. All of a sudden it's going to be boom, the season starts, and they've got a nice schedule. They really do. So I see good things.
I love the schedule. I love that schedule. Oh, I just love it because you know what? I think that's why I come up with that. I should have stood at 12-4, but I'll agree with you there. That schedule's a good schedule.
Yeah, it is. Nice. Very nice. Good. Oh, they shouldn't have any problems.
Not at all.
Go figure. The Browns won. Oh, God, I had a heart attack.
Wow.
The Browns won.
Yeah, go figure. Wow, I don't know what's going on.
We got I didn't get the names, but we just got 2 new followers from Denver Broncos Locker Room on our podcast. So
all right, guys.
That's really exciting. Shout out to you guys. I didn't grab your name because I had to switch screens, but I know you're from Denver Broncos Locker Room because I've seen them before in the group. So thank you guys for following us. I hope you're listening right in the chat.
Thanks, guys.
Right in the chat.
Denise brought in like 77 members today. Just in one bunch.
Oh, wow, that's cool. That's really good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a tutorial, Gary, on because a lot of people have a hard time logging in to listen to us. So I'm gonna do a tutorial, and then I'm gonna post it in the group. And if we can maybe pin the post, that way when people go there, they could see how easy it is to log in and listen to us. Because I bet you we have a bunch of because I keep getting all kinds of likes from the locker room, but they're not in the group chat, and so I don't think they know how to get in the group and chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Got to do is come in and we'll open the door for you and come on in and sit down at Mix Shop at home, and you can chat with your Bronco fans there. Yeah, time in the Broncos locker room.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I'm excited about the season. One thing I do want to see this season, and I know a lot of people are against it, I want to see Vance Joseph improve. Everybody's on him. Everybody. And he's 4 or 5 years older than me. He's a frat brother. I think he's 45 or 46 now. You know, he's from the same college as CU. He's from Boulder. He's from the same place as me. And he, like I said, he's a frat brother, and I support him. A lot of people don't have any faith in him, and everybody got to remember he's never been a head coach. He's only been a defensive back coach, and I think he did 1 year as a defensive coordinator. So he basically went from not even knowing the ropes to straight to head coach. And
wow.
It's because Elway liked him so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No doubt. I don't know if I'd have chosen him, but, you know, I'd like to see more enthusiasm out of him. I really would. I think a lot of people like to see. He's like, he doesn't show any personality to me. I don't know. All our coaches in the past been the kind of coaches that are jumping up and down on the sideline, doing that sort of thing, and I don't see that from Vance Joseph. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see him, you know, pat Keenum on the helmet or pat him on the butt and say, good job, or, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Come on. That's true. I noticed that. That's very true. You're right. Very true. Yeah, he was just
even old Wade Phillips was you know, and he's an older man, and he used to jump around and high five and do chest bumps, and you guys remember all that, right?
Yep.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're headed with that.
Yeah, I really was sad when they let Phillips go. I hated to see it, but they had to. I guess.
I think because of Wade Phillips and Bum Phillips, I think that the running back from Houston that's why he's so famous out here. You know what I mean? Everybody loves that running back. I can't remember his name right now, but you know, number 34 for Houston. Do you remember him, Gary?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name too. It's not coming to me.
Yeah, I just brought him up because of Wade and Bum Phillips. You know.
You're talking about the Oilers, though.
Yeah, Houston Oilers. Yeah, that's like my second favorite helmet of all time.
Yeah, no doubt. I like the Houston Oilers. They were all right.
Yeah, I miss them being the Houston Oilers. I actually don't like the Titans. My son actually played for the Titans, but I don't like the Titans, to be honest with you. I like the Houston Oilers. I thought it was the best team ever. The Houston Texans just don't sound right. The Houston Texans.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Yeah. So we got about 10 minutes of airtime left for sports. Thank you for staying on, Denise. I thought Cecilia was going to come on, and I'd let you go because I know Gary. I don't know, but Denise does like 5 or 6 podcasts a week. That's how busy she is.
I'm a glutton for punishment, yeah.
You know, as long as she loves it and she don't burn herself out, I'm like, go for it, Denise.
Is that all football you're doing?
What's that?
You're mixing it up, but you're not just doing football.
Oh,
no, not just
Denise
football.
does Encounter. She does DWD. She does TWD, Fear TWD.
Yep.
So I could sit here all night naming the names, Gary.
Yep.
Go ahead, Denise,
and
real
then,
quick.
course,
We got about 10 minutes, so announce all your podcasts real quick.
Okay, DWD, that's Decades with Denise. That's 70s, 80s, and 90s music. We're going to be doing disco. Next up, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Oh, you know I'm going to be there for that one.
Yeah, this week we start Fear the Walking Dead on Wednesday. So, did you watch it, Ike?
Not yet.
You watch Fear?
I had to work.
Oh, you need to catch up. Okay, Pierce started yesterday, so first podcast will be Wednesday.
Okay.
And Thursday, I back Encounters of the Strange Kind. I think it's going to be underground creatures this week. It's pretty cool, actually. And then Fridays, I do Hollywood Review. And, of course, our favorite comes on, The Freaks in the Basement. So
Yeah.
And yours party all night long on Saturday. So the Jam.
Yeah, the Jam.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We can't forget Planet B.O.B. Planet B.O.B. is back this next Monday, right?
Yeah, every other Monday. That'll be next Monday.
Yeah, so Gary, we kind of switch off with Planet B.O.B. I kind of left you a message about that.
I noticed that. I read something on that IKE in the group that, or in the KBLP that I was reading that. And,
yeah, so when Planet B.O.B. is on, we go after him.
Uh-huh.
And then if Planet B.O.B. is off, we go pre-game, pre-Monday Night Football, so like 5 or 6.
Yeah, you guys are like, is that coming by your time, Mike? So
yeah,
I know.
Yeah, my time, yeah.
Okay,
Colorado
okay, because you're 3 hours behind? Or 2?
2, I think I'm 2 behind you. 2 behind you.
Oh, okay, 'cause 12 here, so it's only 10 there?
Where are you at, Denise?
Ohio. Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know.
I don't want to say that too loud. Ohio.
And Gary, you'll get to meet Chris later. He's the other percentage owner. Denise is one of the percentage owners of the station, and Chris is the other percentage owner, and Desiree Pickett, she's the other percentage owner. So
she's going to be starting back up too, isn't she?
Yeah, she actually she was only going to do chain, but I guess she wants to come. She just texted me last night and said she wants to come back with the lounge. So we got to kind of work out that schedule for that.
Yeah. I can move one of them to Saturday. No problem.
What Fear and TWD has always done really big on Tuesdays. If you look back at the day, I know it's on your schedule, but as far as your numbers, look back at your numbers, and the numbers are humongous on Tuesdays. I have no clue why. I was looking at the numbers, and they're huge.
You think we should stay on Tuesdays? The problem is, going to have Michelle do it. She's off on Wednesdays. So is Rick.
Yeah, I know. Michelle was saying something about her being off on Wednesday. That's something we'll look into because, like I said, just look back at the numbers and you've done the ones you've even done alone. Yeah. You have like 1,500 views on them. I'm like, wow, where did she get all these listeners from? And we're talking with no promotion.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Let's see how these first 2 go. Yeah. And if they don't do it well, then we'll do it Tuesdays, and Desiree can have Wednesdays.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. So we'll work it out.
Yeah, Desiree might want Tuesday though. She said so. I don't want her on Tuesday because I know how good you do on Tuesday. You know what I mean? So let's get back into the Broncos a little bit more. Gary, before we go, Gary, I want to talk about you. Besides John Elway, who is your favorite player?
Besides John Elway?
Yes.
Man, that's a hard question. I could probably have to say, Terrell Davis. That probably have to be. I mean, look,
TD.
Guys in the Hall, how many Broncos are in the Hall of Fame now? 5?
Not very many, and then some of the ones that don't even say they're from the Broncos. They say they're from a different team.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you got Champ Bailey coming up. He's not going to go in as a Bronco. He's going in as a Redskin.
Wow.
And look at Dawkins. He went in as a Philadelphia Eagle. He didn't go in as a Bronco.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew about Dawkins, but I didn't know about the other.
The only 3 that are truly in the Hall of Fame as Denver Broncos: Shannon Sharp, Terrell Davis, and John Elway.
Yep.
So, who was that lineman that got inducted? He was
Gary Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Yes, Gary Zimmerman, yeah.
Yeah,
Number
but
60.
he went in as a Minnesota Viking.
Oh, that's right. He was a Minnesota Viking before he was a Bronco.
But there's one more Bronco that's in the Hall of Fame. It's Floyd Little, and he went in as a Bronco. But it was one of those, when they get to a certain age, they have to let players in that it's like the mercy rule kind of deal. So it's kind of messed up because Floyd Little should have been in 20 years ago.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Wow.
So on the other end, we got about 3 minutes to go, guys. Denise, who is your favorite Bronco of all time?
I like Shannon Sharp. I always have. He's just a great guy. So I'd have to say Shannon Sharp for sure. He's my favorite. And John Elway, of course. He was, legend in his own time. So that was those years were.
John Elway's a 1 in 50 to 100 year player. You're not going to find another player like him. He's the best of all time. I'm telling you right now. Everybody says Brady, but Brady could not have lasted in John Elway's era. That's my defense.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Well, that era was just phenomenal for football. When John Elway.
Them guys were out there to knock each other out. I want to say the bad word, but I don't want to say the bad word on the air because we're already in trouble. So I'm not saying no more bad words.
Yeah. We won't go there. We won't go there.
Yeah.
The Pickers and the Punters, they love the air over there.
I do want to give a shout out to.
They were setting records, field goal records over in Denver. So the Pickers loved it.
Yeah, I do want to give a real quick shout out to WTF. I call it What the Fudge with Michelle Auger. She is doing a really good podcast. I call it What the Fudge. What the fudge, man? What the fudge? It's a really good. She gets on, she rants, and she tells it like it is. It's an awesome podcast. You have to tune into it. It actually, how our monetization thing. It actually made our monetization start working again.
See,
since we're not playing, she's not playing no music on it, so the monetization started working again. So it's really cool. So once again, you're going to be able to catch us on Mondays for the Denver Broncos. We're going to be doing the recap show. We're a recap show. We don't, if something else comes up, we might do like a pre-show every once in a while, but it's a recap show. So make sure you check it out. Our hosts are Gary Martinez, Cecilia Flores, Sonia Delgado, Denise Harris, and of course, Ike Diaz. And I think we were going to bring on a couple more to help us out with the roundtable. So make sure and be on the lookout for that. Gary Martinez, I want to thank you very much for coming on tonight. You did a really good job.
Thank you, Ike. Thank you very much. Can I say one thing or maybe a couple things real quick? I'm just going to shout out to KBLP. It's been great for us, the Denver Broncos locker room. I mean, our numbers have raised tremendously, Ike, and we want to thank you for that.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. I love being in the group, man. It is so awesome.
Yeah, man, you guys have been awesome too.
I always joke with Steve because half of the people in the group are his friends.
Stevie's a great guy, man. I like to see some of this stuff when he comes in.
Denise knows him. He is corny, huh, Denise?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He wants to talk about aliens.
Yeah, he'll only do a podcast if it's about aliens. We got 30 seconds. Denise, could you please give us any last words for the night? Thank you very much for everything, Denise. We got about 20 seconds.
Well, thank you for having me on. Appreciate it. Nice to meet you, Gary, again.
And it's great to see you again.
Thank you.
Hey, let's see what happens. They'll get it together. So, yes, go Broncos.
Thank you both very much. You guys are both awesome. Have a great evening, Denver Broncos fans.
Hey everyone, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Replays. That one was Sports with Ideas, which originally aired, I believe, on the 13th on a Monday. I'm going to be trying to get a few replays in tonight, so y'all stay tuned and listen. So, anyways, thank you very much. We'll see you later. Bye.